Alright guys, we are back for episode 3. As you can see, my handy sign for helping myself is right there and it tells me we are on episode 3. Last episode we put a roof on our tower. It took 30 minutes. Hopefully I've learnt some things and it won't take 30 minutes in the future. But let's go do some things. What I figured out in the last episode was that I didn't think the support beams looked totally strong, or totally like they were holding up such a large roof. They look kind of flimsy. So what I think I'll do is I will do some micro blocking. And I'm going to need some great wood for that, because what I have in mind is take some great wood logs, put away some stuff, take out our diamond saw, put away the cobble and the andesite. We don't have a place for the quarried stone yet. Let's try and compact that down though. Blocks and blocks. Maybe we've got 2 spaces in the block chest. We do! Nice. Polished andesite. That doesn't need to be polished andesite. That can be andesite and go into the andesite barrel. Cool. We have some dirt from somewhere. Where I can't remember. Anyway, let's do this thing. So the first thing I have in mind is we do something like this. Exactly that. Need 8 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this will just make the pillars holding up the roof look a bit chunkier. Like they're doing more work, basically. Like they're not going to fall apart under their own weight. And then we want to do that. Make you just a bit more thinner. That was good English, wasn't it? Just a bit more thinner. Stick those in the corners. And not quite done yet. I did count correctly though, which is great. I know the texture looks a bit funky, but it actually works, sort of, depending on which way you're looking at it. Oh yeah, that looks great. I think, okay, we're going to go with that then. So for that we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 4 of those get cut up. For 16 of them. Let's do the next one. And so we've already used carpenter's blocks, and now we're using micro blocks. And everything is going to look fantastic. That's number 2. "24 of you. And 32 of you. Great. we're going to have to, other than just the node itself, we're going to have to do something really cool for lighting up here, I think. I think I have an idea of what we want to put up here. Since it always seems to be nighttime, for now we'll just shove some ugly tinker's torches down. It was you we were working on, wasn't it? Yes. Cool. Yeah, those look way nicer. Awesome. Actually looks like they're doing some work. As I keep mentioning. Kind of want to break up the roof with some interest. I think I'll take you out and we'll see what we can do. I think we might put some poison stone up there. And I'll show you what I mean by poison stone in a second. And then put some like niter on top of the poison stone. So we are going to want to get some smooth stone, 4 bits. By the way, obsidian chisel from Chisel 2, it's yet another one. This is the poison stone. I should probably get niter while I'm there. You. So poison stone has a really cool pattern on it, makes it seem kind of mystical. And that is because we're going to put some niter on top of it. Oh yeah, now we're looking like a mage tower. That looks real nice, if you ask me. Can we actually do without the tinker's torch on top now? We can! Let's double check. We can. I was pressing F7 there. It would normally show me where things can spawn. But this bit on top of here is still quite dark. I have a magnum torch. I don't know whether you guys noticed that, because I know I certainly didn't mention it. It's right there. So nothing will be spawning. Because it's within range. I think it's within height as well. The height on magnum torches is a lot smaller than the radius though, so who knows. But that's looking real good. So, how are you? Not ready. The air is growing very fast and the Pediccio is going nowhere. It's just wonderful. I know moving it closer won't actually help, but part of me thinks that moving it closer will. We could actually put some more detail in here, in the way that I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take out these, and similar to the poison stone, we're not actually going to use poison stone again though. Let me just get in there and use bat form. I don't like using bat form, but it's good for fitting in small spaces. Okay. Does andesite have anything that'll fit in there? It does, but what is this prismatic stuff we've got here? That looks kind of nice. Let's try something else on a different side. So we can have circly bits, or we can have prism. I think I will go with the prism, to be honest. And you. Cool. Now we have some little bit of texture interest in there. We can also do that on these carpenter blocks. I might give that a try. We need to remove them first. Nearly went and got 4 more andesite, even though I know I get the block back. Be real great if I had a magnet ring, but I haven't started Botania. Also, I'm not totally thinking about doing just magic on this season of Forgecraft. I am thinking about doing some tech stuff, but I think the base is generally going to have a mystical look to it, since we're in a magical forest. Did I pick that up? I totally didn't. Where did it go? Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay. As you do, Minecraft. As you do. More prism. Oh yeah, that looks nice. So that just stops, putting little bits of detail in that just makes it stop from being too flat on any one side. It's the same reason we put the poison stone there, that there. That's why we've got the ring around the middle, that sort of thing. Hello slimes. This place is full of slimes. So we have a mystical tower. I think I'm pretty happy to call that done. For now anyway. Until we can stick the node up there. So things to work on now would be that we need somewhere to do our mystical infusions. So we're going to want a space that will fit an infusion altar. And where I'm thinking of doing that, I don't think I want to put it down here. I think I want to reserve the shore for something a little more homely, like an actual house or something. So maybe we put the infusion altar somewhere up here. We'll add some dirt to this to fill that area out. And then the infusion altar building can go in here somewhere. Or alternatively across the river. We don't really have distance as a problem because we can use the Vis relays coming off the tower. What do we want to do? If I back up and look at the area, where would I want to put an infusion altar? I think I would want to tuck it over the other side of the river, over here. Like in here. I think that's where we'll put it. I'm going to need to put some more dirt down there. Because the infusion altar, obviously, is quite big. Let's take a stack of cobble and do the layout. So this is the matrix, and then we're going to want to fit a lot of points for objects on it. And I have a different idea than I would normally do for a for an altar build. And I think what I want to do is I want to have different layouts available that I can access. Maybe I'll do it through a computer, one that's disguised so it still looks kind of mystical. But it can be arranged to perfectly be the layout for, like, if I wanted 4, it would raise these ones that I'm filling in now, right? Or if I wanted 8, it would raise the cardinal ones minus the corners, etc, etc. And it would just have the perfect layout for each different kind of infusion for maximum balance. So we're going to want a pretty big distance around there, and I think then also the building needs to have a decent gap around the outside. Let's go with 4. 4 looks nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So the building's going to be pretty big. Once again, we can go with circle design. Although then we're going to have to deal with some strange corners. Carpenters can take care of a lot of strange corners, but I don't think we want to abuse too much. In which case, if we wanted the building to be square, it would need to be a minimum of this distance. Which is, I need to make a tape measure. Let's make a tape measure. Bibliocraft tape measure. We want dandelion and string. Fortunately, I have plenty of vanilla flowers in this place. I'm still in bear form. Yuck. For some reason it turns my flying off, even though I have my angel wings. You want string. 8 string. Shush. Thank you. They tend to drown a lot. It's quite nice. So the building at a minimum should take up a space of 19 by 19. So let's go mark that out over the way. They'll drown soon. And the other thing that I want to do with the infusion is I want to use a mirror to feed the infusion altar. That way the jars can be stored in yet another building. So basically the base is going to be a series of buildings rather than one big area filled with everything that you need all at once. So we're going to have that cool kind of mage community kind of thing going on, I guess. So if we want to tuck this properly into the corner, we're probably going to want to start the building from here, except I'm likely to dig down, I think. And 19 out. Is back this way, right here. Yes. Sorry, I have to wait for it to catch up. And 19 this way. No, 18, 17, 19, 20, 19. So let's measure that. 19. Make sure I got this one right. 19. So we just want to go 19 from here, which will be in line with that cobble block here. Okay. Because the yeah, I guess we can bury the building a little bit. Have a 2-block buried building up on one side and have the rest of the building come out. Kind of has this niceness to it. So let's, because of course again we're going with that whole foundation look. So rather than raise this area up and make everything flat, we're just going to have some of the foundation exposed, like we did with the tower. Okay. We won't have to, we will, because, no, we're fine. We're good, everyone, it's fine. We're going to have to pull out the lumber axe, though. And for now, I'll mark this out, using cobble anyway. Like this. So I can get a better idea of how it'll look. It's pretty square at the moment, so there's probably some things that I can do to change that, like putting like a small entrance area on it on all four sides. Or probably not on the river side, actually. So just two sides, this one and this one. Just to break things up a bit. Right, let's pull out the lumber axe and get rid of the stuff that's in the way. Sweet, we've got moss 2 on the axe now, that's excellent. Already had moss on it, but it's nice to have more moss. Clear that. I don't have an excavator, as some of you know. I don't tend to build excavators. To me, it's like the most useless tool on the planet because it doesn't come in handy all that often. Especially when you've got a shovel that's that quick. All sorts of stuff raining out of the sky now. Let's change it to dirt. Get rid of some of these gross seeds in my inventory, which is just taking up space. Keep the flowers, actually. Need to remove this. And to make sure things stay consistent, what I'm actually going to be doing is making sure the foundation is built all the way around, even if you don't see it. Just stops me from making mistakes when I dig into walls and things like that. So our foundations have wood in the corners, and when the structure is big enough, like this one, it also has wood intermittently. So we don't have to remove you. You're fine. Change to cobble. We don't have a lot of cobble on me. Although I suppose I can clean this stuff up now. because the cobble won't extend up over this. I have more junk in my inventory. It's actually pretty annoying when grass gives so many different kinds of seeds. And it's a nice concept, having grass be filled with so many seeds, but unfortunately it takes up one inventory slot per type. So a lot of it ends up junk everywhere. Oh no, didn't have enough cobble after all. I can use the mossy. Yeah, I'll use the mossy. Doesn't really make much of a difference. It's everywhere in this forest anyway. Mana beans. Can't pick them up. How are you doing? Still Patricio 24. That is taunting me, I swear. Need to drop you off, you off. And let's get rid of the other junk. Well, I don't think I'll be starting witchering anytime soon, so those can go in there and the rest can get trashed. Like that. Now we have much more room in the inventory, so let's plan out the rest of this building. Because I don't want it to be too monotonous square, let's find the middle. Middle is 18 plus 1. 18 divided by 2 plus 1. Which is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can math. Plus 1 is 10. So the middle is at 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Middle is at 10. Here. That's where the lugs will be. And 10. Yeah. Let's take out the middle of these ones too. 1, 2, 3. There is no middle on that one. No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No! What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Yes, there is no middle. So we'll do it that way. We'll have a log every 2. Well, though that might look a bit excessive, let's try it out. Because of course you'll see the logs on the exposed side of the foundation, so yeah, it's a bit excessive, so we'll just keep it to the center one. No one needs that much foundation strength. Some great wood planks, and those will go here because our floor is going to be made out of great wood. So we need to go get some more cobble for planning. Excuse me while I make a log barrel. One of you and 8 of you. Lamb. I have so much oak wood and I don't want to waste it, so it'll let me clear up. Oh, please, tinkers. I mean, not tinkers. Inventory tweaks. Stop making me throw things out into the wild. Now that we know how big that is, I think we'll go with a 7 on the inside entrance. Like this. And it should extend out 4, and then I think start curving in. It will have a 3 wide entrance, which means it should be shaped something like that. Honestly, I think I'll push that one back. Like that. We're almost to that wrapping up point again, guys, so I think what I'll do is I'll finish up designing foundation for this, and then we'll do exactly that and wrap up. Okay, so I think if the entrances on each side look something like that, how deep is that? That's 4? Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4. And this is where we're also going to have the opportunity to make the foundation have the illusion of being much deeper in the ground than it looks. Oh, no. Because we're going to have spots like this. This won't actually be an entrance, but this will just be the same shape as the other side to have the nice appearance of symmetry, or semi-symmetry. We want to remove areas where we can see the dirt, just so that it looks like it's all contiguous. Goes down underneath. So now it has that size, and I'm actually quite tempted to put these little alcoves on each side, so I think I'll quickly do that and then we'll wrap up, having a new foundation for a new building. See, who needs an excavator when you can dig that fast? Same size? Yep. Always make sure. this, and one more. Sometimes I dig too fast. Inventory tweaks. They're so broken. Once again, my inventory is filled with useless seeds. Thanks, grass. You're so helpful. So we'll bang out those. Place them with logs. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully that's Friendly Wisp, who's not out to murder me. So this will be the Infusion place. It's pretty big, it's nice. It's nice having large buildings dedicated to a single cause. I mean, we do it in real life. And I think that's where a lot of the problems with Minecraft bases comes in, when people aren't out to build aesthetically, is the bases just don't feel like they have purpose. Because in the real world, we dedicate entire spaces to one job. And this large space is being dedicated to one job, that job being the job of the Infusion altar, right? So, with that being said, with the foundation being cleared, I'm going to wrap up here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!